Wrong button per usual. Anyway, welcome to this, this live stream. Thought it was taking a fail. Oh my God, I look horrible. All right, let me just fix this lighting. And of course, I have attracted a cat. All right, let me fix this. Anyway, I thought I would come on here and just do a little update. Fix my hair. On what's going on with my Christmas crocheting, if anyone wants to chat. And it's just water. And then I touched my face, so hey, Merry Christmas to you. How's it going? As good as it's gonna look. James Johnson, hello, how are you? So I thought, now I'm all self-conscious because my nose is red. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I was trying to take a picture of my little Christmas tree, and I was not successful. I'm happy that you were doing well. So here's my little tree, and I just made some little tiny little baubles on it. But it's battery operated, and it comes with a cord if you want to plug it in. Anyway, I know, I can't believe it's the 20th. Last time I looked at the calendar, it was the 17th, so that's not good. Thank you for the thumbs up already. Oh, all right, you're fun. Okay, well, go plug your phone in. Come back if you want, or enjoy your day. It's gorgeous here in Phoenix. I went for a walk with my, not that a jacket was necessary, but I wore a sunscreen jacket because I have sensitive skin and I don't wear sunscreen. So it's a jacket to keep from getting tan. So I am just showing this off. This I was going to make into a pillow. And this is it's just sleeves. And would I wear this? No, I would not wear this, but I'm just sizing it. I think this is a perfect size. Maybe a little bit shorter for a fiber that I'm waiting until after the holidays to use, which of course I don't have right next to me. Anyway, so I thought I would wear it right now. And yeah, so I have, well, now I feel stupid wearing this because it is not coming right. Anyway, it also says, this is a blank, sorry, this is something I was going to turn into a pillow, but it's just too awkward of a size. It's a fold in half. You know, so it would be, yeah, obviously twice the length. It's just a weird size. So I think, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't know. So I am, can I move I'm going to just move my camera. It's just gorgeous here. I'm going to try not to show you my messy house. Here is the cat tree, which looks kind of Christmassy, right? I'm afraid to put lights on it because I don't want the cats to chew the lights. So here are the sweaters I'm working on. Okay, so I gave myself, I'm doing pretty good. I just went for a walk. I said hello to a pony because that's kind of neighborhood I live in. There's cows and bulls and chickens. I don't know where all the chickens went. There used to be a lot of chickens, but I think they got eaten. I'm not sure. So, all right, I'm going to turn my camera. Don't leave. Okay, so this this is my sweater that I made 10 years ago. And you can speak to an animal. I talk to the animals. They don't necessarily talk back to me. They never talk back to me. Sometimes they make little noises, like they'll go, bah. But the pony was very much about his pony life. Very cute. Maybe I'll use him as my thumbnail. All right, so here is sweater number 1. And it is the same fiber, but I used a different size hook. Because my daughters, I'm making 3 of these sweaters, 1 for each of my daughters. So this is my sweater. Then here's the sweater. So it's almost done. I have to take it and measure it on the table. We are all about the same size with my Daughter's thankfully being a bit taller than me. I'm 5 feet tall, like 5'3", 5'4". My sweater is kind of boring. It doesn't have, where's my sweater? It doesn't have anything, finished on here. So for their sweaters, I will put a better detailing on it on the end. This is a 3/4 sleeve because Buffalo. Wow, my daughter is in where's she at? She's in New Jersey, and then she's going to be going to New York with her husband. He is a district manager for a new restaurant chain, which I do not remember what it's called. District, regional district. I don't know. And then this is for my other daughter. So they're all the same. These sweaters are all going to be the same size, except one's going to be slightly bigger. So for my oldest daughter, I have to make it just slightly bigger. And then for my youngest daughter, it's just going to be very loose. Anyway, getting back. So those are the 3 sweaters. The third sweater, I know you're like, where's the third one? Nobody asked, but I will tell you. The third one is in a pile right here. And I have to finish, whoops. I have to finish. Good evening, Michelle. Can you cut my hair for me because it's so yeah, I cut my, you can see my bra. How embarrassing. Sorry, I don't mean to be tacky. I don't know what to do about it. No, I'm not taking my bra off. There. Is that better? Okay, that's better. Anyway, hello to George Dewsbury. I want to say Doonesbury. That was a cartoonist. Anyway, here's the other sweater. And this is a very easy sweater. It's a nice, very easy stitch. And it's easy in that it doesn't have to fit perfectly. So it can be a little bit big. It would be better to be too big rather than too small. So, yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot to say Merry Christmas to George. Again, if I ever go to England, I will be happy to cut your hair for you. And how nice that you and your pa are next to each other or close to each other. Very nice. So, yeah, I walked by a little pony. I felt very tall next to the pony. Yeah. So, yeah, what was I going to do while I was sitting here? Oh, I was going to make little baubles for my little Christmas tree. I don't know. Here's a Christmas tree cactus. And it gets these bulbs. So this one I bought at the grocery store, which is probably not the best place, no offense, to buy plants. But I found a whole thing on how to take care of these. And I am determined to not kill this. I'm not good with plants. I try to be. So let's see if I can keep a cactus alive. Oh. George, you are not married. All right. I am also not married. And I am, say this joke. Wait, I have to get a sweater. I can't look at myself with my bra strap showing. Wait. Stay if you want, leave if you don't. Well, however, I was trying to say that. Okay, I'm coming back. Ow! Okay. All right, so now I have one of the sweaters on that I'm making. That's nice that you're going to be home on the 24th. I'm talking to 2 people at the same time. I am single. I'm a widow, which I talk about a lot. Here, let me stand up. I'll stand up so you can see the sweater. Unless I can't get my camera right. Okay, can you do... My apartment is just tragic. I should do a video on my tired person messy cleanup. So this, I think I have to put something on the front. I think I need to do another. Where'd everybody go? Oh, thank you. Snacky, okay, George, you'll stay. Oh, how rude! Sandkey, okay. I don't know what that means. I feel like saying stinky, but that's probably not what you intend. Thank you. I know this fiber is gorgeous, isn't it? This is called a melange. If you're into doing crochet, and it just changes colors on its own, and it takes anything that's really simple like this and just makes it pop. So you've been eating a peanut. Burger King. Yes, I went on a walk. I have to start going on walks, especially because school's out and I'm not getting my steps in. And it's very important to do weight bearing exercise. So, which is walking. This might not even be even, but it's all right. Because I have a bike. Want to see my bike? I am still trying to get. No, I'm not. I'm put it back on. I am thinking every day I should get the video of me getting hit by a car. Still haven't gotten it from the Phoenix Police Department. It's been over 2 years. It's been 2 years. It's been 2.5 years. Where you can see me get hit and then I fly off my bike and into someone's windshield. So, see, there's the thing I learned in business school, because now we have a dispute between KFC. And I remember when KFC used to be full out Kentucky Fried Chicken, and it used to be a restaurant. You used to go in and you would sit down, or you could get food to go. It was fantastic. But you could get something called chicken fatigue. So people can't eat just chicken every day. So the price of chicken, when it's low, people will buy chicken and not hamburgers. And then people get sick of the chicken. And then so it's supply and demand. It goes back and forth, goes back and forth. Unless you're a rancher, a beef rancher, then you eat beef every day. Per the book I just read, Power of the Dog. 25th. Oh, you gotta work on. Well, that's our culture now. I was gonna say at least the traffic won't be too bad. With the little four-wheelers always getting in the way. So I'm already on vacation from school. I took this week off because I didn't feel like working. So I'm off until January 5th. So yeah. I will not be coming to England. I'm sorry. If I travel anywhere, it will either be Italy or Iceland. But not in that order. I would prefer to go to Iceland, but then maybe Italy. Or if one of my kids pays for the trip, possibly maybe I'll go. I was already offered a trip to Ireland and Italy a couple years ago, but I can't do it. It's just too. The British Heart. Oh, yeah. I remember you now. The British Heart Foundation shop. Well, when I read a book that takes place in England or in the UK, they always call it a charity shop, which makes me feel sad. Don't call it a charity shop. I usually buy all my clothes secondhand, but since COVID, I haven't really gone out. I know COVID's been over for a while now. I don't like going out, so I just buy stuff online. I'm wearing the same outfit my whole life. Jeans and a black shirt. Okay. Sankey. Okay. Yeah. Just reading some names. So I'm probably not going to be on here for terribly. Oh, I do have water. Okay, good. I was going to say I can't be on here too long because I don't even have water. I keep hearing about how awful London is. I listen to a lot of books. Okay, here's my TV. And look at this god-awful mess. Okay, that's not the mess. Okay, here's my TV. It's not even plugged in. So I crochet right now like 4 hours a day because I'm making these presents. So the 3 sweaters and the 3 pillowcases from November 1st. And it's a personal goal for myself to finish all 6 projects before Christmas Day. Some people exchange on Christmas Eve. Yeah, I heard London is very, well, not that it's, well, have I heard that it's awful? I just found out that it was a Roman, built by the Romans, and as a Roman, pretty cool, huh? So, there is something in in, I don't know if, I think it's in London, the Globe Theatre that burnt, the original burned down, and then it was rebuilt, and it's authentic to the time of Shakespeare, including the sound effects that they use, and it's like a complete replica. I would like to, if I were in London, I would like to go see that. But there's also one like that in, just found out it's in Utah. So yeah, you got a new blanket. Frenchie, oh Frenchie, are you a loyal Londoner? I like watching the what is her name? Cheryl Tate, something Tate's show, where someone comes from the north and they said hello to a Londoner, and it was very so funny with the posh people. It's so funny that here in the States, rich people, wealthy people don't really have a accent. How would I know? I never mix with them. But apparently, we have our regional accents. But I like how posh people have a posh accent. That's kind of funny. Yeah. Yeah, I used to be a little bit woke, but now I'm not at all because now it's just gotten too crazy. I'm all for equal rights and let's include, inclusion and all that. But once they started mutilating children under the age of 18, then that was too much for me. I had to opt out of that. I am no longer woke. I removed my pronouns from my thing on here on YouTube. So, yeah. Yeah, that's some weather in the Rocky Mountains, right? No, where was I hate when I'm online and I cannot remember things. But there was that whole thing where the people couldn't get through the mountains during colonial times, and they ended up turning to human consumption because the snow gets so thick. I know we traveled through. What did we drive through? We drove from Ohio to Phoenix, and I know there was a lot of. I think we came down from Flagstaff. Whatever, we came down from the high country, and our car was at like this. It was my van, my 1995 Nissan van, pulling some of my stuff, pedal to the metal, terrified that we were going to go backwards, and me stupidly thinking those safety ramps when you lose your brakes. The trucks just flew off, and just crashed on the rocks below. Oh yeah, people from England. I don't even know. Are there mountains in England? I know on the island of England, of course, there are mountains, but I think that's all Scotland, right? Are there mountains? Answer our questions. We want to know. Yeah. Well, our weather over here, it depends on where you're at. So my weather here is gorgeous. It's like 80, walking around. Don't even need no jacket or anything. Still need sunscreen. And then other places, 25 feet of snow. But what's the weather like in England? Are there mountains in England? In the country of England, not the island. Because I know Scotland is all got the high country, right? Got the Highlanders and the Lowlanders. And the kilts. Snow. Oh, so I do kind of miss. I miss all the different kinds of rain. We only have one kind of rain here. God awful bad. A huge storm will come in. It'll just be horrible. Well, there's two kinds. There's with a monsoon and without. So, yeah. Hey, watermelon, what's going on? Yeah, that's what I thought. So England is pretty flat, right? I think, right? It's just weird when you look at political maps or boundary maps. You look at something, you're like, why is that country so big? How come nobody lives there? And then you look at the terrain map and you're like, oh, okay, because it's all mountains or it's just a huge desert. Yep. So I was talking to somebody from Dubai. So the algorithm sent me a whole thing about Dubai, And then I was talking to someone about something, just things that I say here, or you type into the comments, the algorithm will send me information. So yeah. There was something also about refrigerated trucking, Mr. Johnson. So there you go. Yeah, right? The snow is nice to visit. And I would drive up. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't drive up to go in particular to see the snow. Sometimes we get snow down here in the valley. Like Scottsdale might get like a sprinkling, or as the English would say, a dusting of snow. Here, the kids freak out when it rains for like 3 days, or if it's overcast and then like one day it'll rain. They're all, pardon the expression, they're all pimped out with their little raincoats and boots, and we don't call them wellies here, and umbrellas, and you're like, oh my god, it's not even raining, or it sprinkles a little bit. Children, they're funny. Lake District, England has met. Oh, thank you, Amara. Thank you. Are they mountains or foothills? Because we have the foothills right here, and we think they're mountains, and then you compare them to like mountains, and you're like, oh, okay. There is a TV show on, and it's called, I can never remember what they're called. It's the guy, he was in Firefly. He was also in Dodgeball. He was the pirate, and now he's in this other show, and it's about him, and he's an alien. And they use this city, it's either Canada, I don't know, whatever. And it's just gorgeous. It's like there's a street, and there's just mountains at the end, and I would like to live there. Okay. We've got the Beatles. Yeah, the Beatles in Liverpool, man. They're all gone, aren't they? Are they all gone? Paul McCartney's still around? I grew up with the Beatles, and that's why I was not named for their song, My Michelle, but there were a lot of Michelles walking around when I was little. And I did have that sung to me in poor French. How do you like not? Oh, wait a minute, I forgot what. Manchester. Okay. I forgot what the knot deer is. Is that the ghost deer or the vampire deer? Tell me again what the knot deer is. It's so funny how different areas have like their different, like chupacabra and I can't think of what I was gonna say. South Wales for Christmas. Oh, I just watched. I belong to some channel and I can't remember what it's called. Had this whole thing about Welsh history because you kind of forget about Wales. Sorry, it's so little. We don't hear too much about it. You hear about Sir Tom Jones, of course. My mother was a Jones lover. And I think Catherine, I love them. They're coming to New York City. They're coming to the States, but I can't travel to see them. They were here a couple years ago. I'm saying that because in one of their skits, they're trying to go to Wales and they have to pronounce Catherine Zeta-Jones in Welsh. Here's my only Welsh that I can do. Brune. Instead of brown. That's it. That's all I can do. Oh, am I pixelated? Yeah, I'm having problems with my Wi-Fi, which is annoying because I pay $86 a month. I don't even have cable. It's too expensive. $86. And it's from a big company. It's not like, Joe's Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, I'm pixelated. Oh, you got all the on CD. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I wish we never would have got rid of our vinyl. I remember my dad had glass, the glass, and they were on 78s, I think. Those were fun. It was all Italian stuff. The kind that if you drop it, it just shattered. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I got so sick of the Beatles because they just dominated everything all the time. but that's because they were really good. So yeah. And yeah, so let's see. Yeah, so let's see. My kids were in. My youngest and her husband went to Ireland because he is Irish. They didn't go to. They have family in Sweden. And my daughter went to Italy by herself, and then she hung out with a very old lady, which was nice. Why did she want to go by herself? I don't know. She just wanted to experience the homeland, even though she's just a little half breed. um, well, for viewership, I would like to say maybe I'll get married, but no, I don't see myself getting married again. And here is the honest reason why. Healthy person. And I barely have enough energy to walk around by myself, let alone adding someone into the mix. So they should have started in November, so I've had to use my short-term savings, which I've never had before in my life. You know, you're supposed to have 3 months of savings to cover all your bills. I actually had that. And now it's gone. My Social Security still hasn't started because that's my life. So as a widow, in the United States, you can collect your Social Security as a widow or widower if you are single and 60. And if I should get married again, I would lose all those benefits. So my joke is, if you want to marry me, you have to send me $200,000 because I'm going to collect for 10 years. And then I'll switch to my retirement if I'm still alive. And it's about 20,000. I'll give you a discount of 4,000 a year. 20,000 times 10, 200,000 in gold coin or silver. Silver's supposed to grow more. So if I get married, I don't get those benefits. So then I would have to work more than I have to work now. And I don't want to do that because I can't. So yeah. Hank Williams. So yeah, so I don't see myself getting married again. Now, before I had widow benefits, I did ask someone to marry me, and he said no. He doesn't follow me on here, so I can talk about him all I want. He does follow me on TikTok. He is, I believe he is, and I'm serious when I say this, he is someone from the country of India who I think got hoodwinked into coming to the United States, and someone is holding his passport illegally, but, so I think he's just a modern day slave now. That's sad. He just works all the time, and because of his culture, he will not get married without permission because I think they will do horrible things to family members back in the old country. So before I knew I was going to get widow benefits, I didn't even realize I was going to get it. I was like, marry me, let's get married. You can have a green card. You can escape the caste system. He said no. I keep looking to see if anyone's going to comment. Or if he's going to chime up in here and go, I decided not to marry you because I didn't want to. He is also a trucker, but he doesn't do, he doesn't have a tractor. Am I saying that right? A tractor trailer? He doesn't have like the big, huge thing in the front. It's a smaller one. It looks like if kind of like he's driving a car. Like his cab is real small. I don't even think it's a stick. I did not. I was like, yeah, but you know what? If it's not worked out good, we'll get divorced a year later. You keep a green card and we part ways as friends. Because I'm cool like that. Alan Jackson, George Strait, yep. I feel bad when I listen to Southern rock because it's a little bit brings up racist memories. But I do love Southern rock, like Leonard Skinner and what was that one song? Till I Get a Wedding Ring. No, Hanky, no back. I'm not going to sing because my voice is so bad. Cab over. I don't know what that means. Well, you got a big. Yeah, okay. I'm talking about the truck that you drive. Trailer. I forget all the time. Oh, all right. I can't believe it's Friday already. Okay. All right, well, friends, I am gonna go. This was just a short one. I just wanted to pop on and say hi. Have a good weekend. And yeah, that's it. That's it. And then I have to get back to work on here. I am rereading. Oh, before I go, I am from the Midwest, so it takes me a few tries to actually leave any room. Sorry. Um, Including this room. I am reading the third book in the Condition trilogy. It's so good. And I don't understand it. I don't know. It's science fiction. I'm like, wait, what just happened? So now I gotta go back. I knew that Bumblebee had something to do with something. So if you're into science fiction with some historical references, read Condition. It's on YouTube for free. It's posted by the author. It's called Condition. Oh, Cam Oversleep. Okay, that's what I thought you were saying. So, all right. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Enjoy your unique experience here on this planet. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you for all my thumbs up. Oh, Michelle, what do you